We'll be ready to go. Good. Good. Second. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Back to another stream of Crash 3 as part of the N-Sane Trilogy here on the Overanalyst channel. My name's Brady, and I'm going to be with you for the next 3.5 hours, or however long I manage to make it this time. These games have a certain way of just driving me up the wall. But, we made quite a bit of progress yesterday. I can say with certainty that so far this is my favorite game in the series. And we have 2 worlds of, like, completely new levels left to us. We've completed the first 3, ending last night on a kind of unfortunately disappointing boss fight. Oh, and that's good. We can replay the boss fights if we so wish. Did not know that for certain. And we have a few new maneuvers we didn't have access to in earlier games. We got a double jump, we've got, like a slightly more powerful body slam, and this new move we picked out at the very end of last night's stream, the Tornado Death Spin. So what we do is we jump and then just hammer the square button, and we can effectively glide over some distance, meaning I have a feeling we're going to be dealing with some very, very tricky long-distance platforming in the forthcoming stages. Now, you'll see we've already got 3/5 of the game's crystals, but we're at under, 1/3 full completion. That's largely because there's so many gems in this game, of which we're going to try to get our hands on a couple more. And it looks like, as we head back into ancient Egypt, Dr. Engine has a couple for us. Alright, what are we dealing with? Oh, that is a lot of boxes. And a branching path right off the bat. Okay. Oh. A sarcophagus. Containing a mummified scientist. Okay, he wasn't too dangerous. Now that we're back in the pharaonic tomb setting, we get to hear some more of this excellent music. Death Spiral looks like it'll be pretty handy as an offensive move as well. Okay. Now my only question is, since this leads to a checkpoint crate and kind of a unidirectional path, was the path off to the left then earlier on? I mean, a side path? I would have to think so. So let's go back and see what we can do. It's always nerve-wracking running towards the camera in one of these games. Okay, this is a death spiral route. Don't want to break the beams of light. That'll activate the arrow traps. We unlocked the Category 5 trophy for probably doing something with the death spiral. Oh, that was interesting. An iron checkpoint crate. And a bonus stage. So yeah, this was all optional content. Good, we thought to head over here then. Alright, let's see how involved this is. If it's anything like the last couple bonus stages that were introduced to us at the... Oh. No, sorry, it just brings us back over to the rightmost path. Alright. Well, we need to go activate this platform's checkpoint crate. I'm hoping we can get all the boxes this time around. But god, there's just so many of them. Nice and easy. Okay, I see what we want to do. We just want to... Yeah, doing good so far. I dig this level. It's encouraging us to use the new mechanic we unlocked after the last boss fight in a variety of ways, without just outright tutorializing us. And all of a sudden we're around a ton of boxes. Oh, damn it, there's a blue gem stage. Well, we can come back another time then. Have we seen Aku Aku in this stage so far? I don't know that we have. Ooh! That was just bad placement on my part. Alright, just gotta go through this again. There we go. Alright, where are they? You have got to be kidding me. That's gonna be the hardest part of dealing with these guys moving on, I can tell, is trying to estimate where exactly the blocks are gonna fall from. Once they're on the ground, they aren't really a threat. But that guy's just far enough away from the platform that we have to jump off of in order to get to that little section that we're definitely going to have to dodge at least one round of those falling blocks. Oh, what? No, I used the tornado death spin and was still in the animation when he attacked me. That's a little janky. There we go. Okay. There we go. And a checkpoint, thank you God. And Aku Aku. Well, that couldn't get much better. Now we just ride this along and keep our eyes peeled for any obstacles, no doubt. Like that. There's our crystal. And a proper bonus stage, I want to bet. A very long bonus stage. Wow. Okay. Ouch. Shouldn't have done that, but thought I could be clever. Okay. Ooh. We should be good here? Yeah. Nice. And it brings us right back out here. Very, very good. Oh. Took care of him. Ton of boxes, as well as another monkey on the other side of those walls. And there he goes. It's okay, we don't need the fruit, we just need the boxes. Ooh. 2 of them. Will this give us all the boxes? I don't know. Yes, it will. So we get at least 1 gem. That's awesome. Hey, Ben, you're not late at all. We're about 12 minutes in. 12 minutes and 1 stage in. That was a pretty long but very fun tomb level. Now, I am going to be bracing myself because I know for a fact there's at least 1 more racing stage, and it's apparently notoriously difficult. Oh, but first I get to do something I really enjoy. Okay, so in Wrath of Cortex, the PS2 game I grew up with, there are several stages that take place in, with your character in a biplane. Participating in some very straightforward kind of dogfight gameplay. Those are always good fun, and it looks like here we get to see sort of the prototype for that. Alright, so our goal is nice and simple, just shoot down blimps. But of course we also want to get all of these boxes. Either by damaging them directly, or by popping their balloons. Impacts are very satisfying. We might not get this one our very first try, but that's alright. Zeppelins don't take a lot of punishment, but every time a shot connects, it feels very punchy. I like this quite a lot, actually. But given, like, the design of these aircraft and the time travel theme, are we to take this to mean that Crash and Coco, along with Cortex and Engine, have gone back in time to World War II? Like some alternate universe, early 20th century? Alright. We'll have 1 more blimp and 2 more crates after this. Perhaps they're on... Yeah, I can see a balloon already. On the other side of the last Zeppelin. Alright, now. Where's the... Ah, I see you. I tell you, Cortex does not pay his lab assistants nearly enough. Alright, we got our gem. Oh, and you get it automatically, because, well, there's no real point in placing it in this little arena, I suppose. Nice! No muss, no fuss. Fun little diversion. insofar as the non-standard gameplay types go, I'd have to say that the biplane is easily my favorite. The aquatic stages are a lot of fun as well, though. Tell no tales. Another jet ski stage, I think?
Soon, Crash Bandicoot will meet again. Ooka Ooka and Dr. Cortex want me to teach you a lesson. Well, I made a few modifications to my mechanics since our last encounter. So back off! Or be deleted!
Injin's voice actor clearly has the time of his life, who wouldn't? Okay, so we're messing with 61 boxes this time around. We're also messing with desperately trying not to blow ourselves up by pure accident. Oop, 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 oop. Little bit more. There we go. These stages are visually stunning. They ain't too bad mechanically either. Control is very slippery, but you know, understandably so. Oh, what on earth is that? Wait, we definitely missed a box over there. So we've got to go past the bizarre anchor lookout here. And yeah. There we go. I missed a couple. For whatever reason, I think just the color palette and visuals remind me of the Caribbean from Kingdom Hearts 3. That stage also had some very unusual mechanics for the game it was found in. Good stage overall, except for whatever reason they, I guess, didn't license any of the Pirates of the Caribbean score, unlike the case with Kingdom Hearts 2, which had like absolutely fantastic renditions of some of the film's score. Oh, I see extra lives over there. But we can't just dash out and get them, right? We'll have to figure a way over. Oh, we got sharks too? Damn, they really stepped up. After the first stage, which just had mines and a couple of those galleons around, I think. Oh, what am I saying? I don't think that's anywhere near large enough to be a galleon. Okay. Close call there, but we made it. Okay. Good. Yeah, this isn't too bad so far. Always get anxious maneuvering around the mines, though, because the controls are, as you'd expect, a little floaty. Oh, nice wide open area here, though. Alright, let's go back for that one we missed. These stages are, again, perfectly serviceable little distractions. I'm quite a fan. Oh, is that an extra life? Why, yes it is. I guess you have to land after taking the opposite ramp directly on top of the life so that you'll bob down to it. We got 31, so we're good for now. Oh, that's a great idea. I know that when I'm surrounded by high-yield explosives, I try to get as close to them as possible while swinging blunt instruments around. Great idea. Okay. We're good to go there. Now we just need to get this one last question mark box, and we should be good over here. Nice. Amazingly, the composer for this game, or the principal composer, didn't do just a ton of things. Well, I mean, had a respectable resume, but what hadn't been terribly active since, like, the late 90s, early 2000s. At least I don't believe. He's done a lot of work for, like, documentaries and short films, things like that. And I'm pretty sure he was also the primary composer for Wrath of Cortex, though I could be wrong. Okay. That's alright, that's what Aku Aku's for. Oh. Positioning for this is going to be a little demanding. Let's see. Good, good. Oh, and there are our last boxes. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Extra life and a gem? Why, thank you. I believe I will. Excellent. A lot of non-standard or like mini-game mechanics in this game. I quite like that. Oh, a futuristic theme stage. Our first, I believe. Let's get after it. Bonus rounds often have hints on what powers to use. That's true, but in at least one case it had a massive sign depicting the abilities icon. So that's less a hint and more a giant garish neon sign, like all of these beautiful things we see in the background. Okay, so visually, the futuristic theme's really doing it for me. I love sleek, shiny metal, and I absolutely adore neon. I could definitely see how this influenced a lot of other, like, PS2-era platformers that would come along, like Ratchet and Clank, again, seeing some pretty significant influence here. That many boxes looks like we're in for a pretty long stage as well. Oh, check it out, it's the Corp building. Oh no, sorry, N-Corp. So, right, Cortex has taken over the world. And everything appears to be fine? Flourishing, even? Oh man, check out that skyline. Gorgeous. This is some of the best Cyberpunk 2077 trailer footage I think I've ever seen. Alright, now what's going on here? Nothing, I suppose. Maybe we just have to... Yeah. Okay, no gimmick there, apparently. That's new. Alright, let's see what the toggle time is on these. So apparently, at least that one is active for quite some time. Oh! Jeez. Wasn't expecting that. There we are. Alright, so far so good. Alright, I think this should do us for this area. Looks like this one might be very, very long, actually, judging by the rate at which we've been acquiring boxes. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's the gag. Alright, there we go. This time let's try not wildly flailing our arms into high-yield explosives. That'd probably be a good idea. Oh! So would waiting for platforms to come down before we jump. This is... well, it's honestly to be expected. We've been having too easy of a stream so far. Too easy for Crash. I'm watching and waiting for that third racing stage. It has a really cool concept, but it's apparently very, very hard. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ah, and a bonus stage. Excellent. Ooh, looks like we're going to be using all of our special moves here. Well, all of the ones we've acquired, at any rate. I know there's at least 2 more in the game. We get, like, the speed shoes for completing the main game. And, well, I think we get something very, very special for beating this world in particular. Oh, man, so close. So close. I knew things were going to get tricky once we unlocked all of these special traversal maneuvers. There's so much more they can do with them. Ben says it's cool they teach you the spinning panel in a situation that just wastes mangoes before throwing the spinner in front of TNT. Yeah, no, that's really clever, actually. And had I not attempted to be more clever and just perfectly time my descent over the TNT, we would have gotten that perfectly on our first go. But no, I do appreciate that they teach you things without explicitly tutorializing in many sections. And I was saying before we got to this stage, in the last tomb level, it's really nice, and I think wise from a game design perspective, that they tend to use bonus stages in certain worlds to teach you about the different use cases for the ability you received in the previous world. So they try to keep the explicit tutorials kind of out of the main level design and focus on it more in little side sections like this. That's the way. Good, good, good. Ooh. Want to stay away from that for certain. You know, based off of what we saw of his operations in the first and second games, I'm kind of stunned to see that Cortex's, like, corporate-dominated future doesn't have way more pollution than it does. This... Oh, dang. Okay, so that's also something to be aware of. It looks like when the little fans blow you upwards, even if you hammer that square button, you're not able to get quite the same distance or hang time from the glide as you would otherwise, see? There's that second where you're just completely frozen in the air. I don't believe that's the case when you're sort of thrown up into the air. I could be wrong, but that's certainly how it feels. Looks like we have to make use of it. Okay. There we go. Now the double jump almost completely trivializes... Or no, sorry, it largely renders the... Yeah, there's obviously a side route or something we missed. Oh no, probably, a secret path we have to find elsewhere. But it does render a lot of the, utility of the crouch jump null and void. Oh, the blue gem, excellent, as well as another Egyptian theme stage. Death route. Okay, let's do this. We got this. 88 boxes, alright, ain't nothing we ain't seen before. Oh. So certain areas of this tomb are going to be constantly flooding, and Jesus! Oh, nasty, nasty, look at that. Oh, that close, that close. This is really clever level design. It's gonna be really tough, but really clever. I think, provided the fifth world isn't just excruciating, we'll actually be able to go back through the game and start our gem collecting. Just a good ways into tonight's stream. There we go. There we go. Nice and safe. Comparatively. Oh dear, what is this? Oh, he's just got a shield. No worries there. Bonus stage. Bonus stage. Excellent. Oh, damn. And immediately I blow it. Well, now that we know what to do, it's going to be really easy. And, like, as I correctly guessed when we earned it last night, just about every tricky jump puzzle from this point on, it's going to involve the tornado spin. Well, maybe. Maybe not. Yep. That's a big yep. Okay. So something similar once again. There it is. Oh god. Okay, we can still do this. Maybe. Ah, yeah. Good. Good. And there they go. Perfect. And we get at least, yeah, 2 lives out of it. Aku Aku, always a good thing to have. Oof. There we are. Alright, doing good so far. Is this our death path? Yes, it is. Oh, and look at the beautiful little stylized pharaonic skull. I love that. Let's see if I love this, though. Okay, I see. So are the lab assistants going to start, like, surfing on their shields, or no? No, they can handle the water just fine, apparently. Oof. So far, so good. And I see stairs over there, which does not mean we're in the clear. Uh-huh. Thank you, Aku Aku. That would have been very nasty. Oof. Oh, just barely. Haha! First try. I'm okay with that. Now let's go back through and get our crystal and hopefully the white gem. That is a very cool stage. It's got a challenging, unique mechanic that it introduces to the player in a very low-risk context, with just a little floating platform and a couple of boxes in a very, very small flooded section, and then gradually introduces new combinations of enemies and, like, obstacles, including things like those protruding columns. Well, not really columns, but protruding sections of the wall that are intended to, like, knock you around and into nitro crates and the like, that I presume you could use to, maintain your footing even as the water rises. Very, very clever stuff. Oh! Just barely missed his head. Probably best, yeah, just to work around these guys for now. Yeah, that's an easier way of dealing with it. These guys, however, are no problem. This is also a very well-designed bonus round, gotta say. World 4 is a winner in my book. In all, I don't think there was a single stage I actively disliked. Good. Too early. Perfect. Ooh, my mistake. All right. How? Oh, damn. That's just bad positioning on my part once again. That's just impatience on my part. I appreciate details like kind of the algae or mold growing on the tomb walls to indicate the water line. Or I guess that could just be like water damage. But We got this. And down. That's the way. Death path isn't available, but we don't need it. Well, damn. I thought I could make it just as the water receded. Let's try and play a bit more cautiously from here on out. Curious to see what the exclamation point switch does. Oh, it gives us footing. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. Hey, presto, there's our crystal. All right. This is going to spawn the next set of platforms, I would think. Yeah, it probably spawned these in. Okay, now we just have to go back and break that one question mark box. Like so. We should be good to go. We're probably nearing the end of the stage, too, because there are a lot of nitro crates here. So far, so good. Oh yeah, we're at the end. I can see the nitro trigger in the background. Will this do it? Yes, it will! Hey, hey! Another stage we've effectively 100%ed, because ain't no way in hell I'm doing the time trials. Those things could be brutal, yo. Alright, and looks like we're all ready for Dr. Engine. He had the best boss fight in the second game, so I have very, very high hopes for this one. The first two bosses in this game were excellent, the third was a little mediocre, so hopefully this brings us back up to standard. Oh, looks like we've got another giant mech. Always a good sign, mechs are cool.
So, you want to go a few rounds? When this is over, we'll see who is obsolete.
Oh my god. First off, Coco gets to play this boss. Excellent. And we are in some kind of space fighter. Oh my god, this is excellent. So we've got to aim at the robots like shoulder-mounted rocket pods and crotch missile deployment system. Oh, listen to me, I totally missed the chance to make a crotch rocket pun. I'm a terrible streamer. The worst. Oh, and we'll have to focus fire on the Gatling guns as well. Okay. So, simple, but it kind of makes use of some slightly familiar and extremely enjoyable mechanics. And of course, the atmosphere is non-existent. But really, the atmosphere for this fight is pretty great. Absolutely gorgeous little spacescape we got here. Ben says I just figured that was the pun. Yeah, but I mean, like, especially as a Twitch streamer, I'm obligated to make one extremely forced innuendo-based joke per broadcast, or like they terminate my account. Oh, that's not it, right? That can't be. This thing's still intact. Yes. Yes. Oh, man. The Tiger gave us a giant laser. First off, kudos to the Tiger on being able to pilot an advanced spacecraft. Secondly, holy crap, this fight. This is incredible. Like, so far it's not the hardest thing in the world, but it doesn't really have to be. It's quite a visual spectacle all on its own. It feels pretty epic, especially by the standards of this series. Right now, he reminds me, like, visually at least, of one of the bosses from Star Fox 64, I think the attack carrier? Wait, no, not the attack carrier. I'm thinking of it's fought in what on many of the routes is the second stage of the game, and it is this giant transforming, like, I think, modified mining rig. Is he down? Oh, yeah. So we unlocked the Mech Wrecked Again trophy, as well as the ability to pack heat. We can, well, start launching Wumpa Fruit at anything and everything now, which we're definitely going to be doing. Oh, and look, the rear-mounted spacecraft even has an adorable little tiger print on it. That's precious. Well, that was excellent. Possibly my favorite boss in the series thus far in terms of design.
It's funny how history repeats itself. Yet again, Engine has failed to defeat you.
What? For this we must destroy you.
Oh, my aching head. I'm not feeling myself these days. So the end is in sight. Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will have foiled my plan. Or will you?
Well, let's see. Over here in the futuristic hub, where our opponent is ostensibly Cortex, we see we have unlocked 25 stages, but... Well, first off... Oh, I can't use the Fruit Bazooka here. But if we take this platform up to the DLC stage, we shall see that it is labeled level 31. In other words, kids, there is an entire secret world we have yet to access, and it's either linked to the gems or is simply going to be revealed behind here, I assume, once we've completed everything else. Exciting times. How many gems do we have, by the by? 19. So now, yes, we're up against Cortex himself in Gone Tomorrow. Interested to see how the Fruit Bazooka gets integrated into level design. The green gem. Do we have the green gem? Hold up, I want to see if we have the green gem. We don't. Actually, no, sorry. Hold up again. First, I want to go back and get those other 2 colored gems. At least I think there's 2 colored gems in the earlier stages. I know there's one we need, like, a special path to access. Yeah, there's a racing stage. There's the green gem. Okay, Flaming Passion. Well, we might want to take that one... For the first time in the trilogy, break sequence and take that one on first. Yeah, hold on. Now, real quick, there was one gem, I think it might be in Tiny's world, that we apparently needed some kind of secret warp to access. No? Gotta be in Dingodiles, then. Give us a minute, folks. Yeah, hang 'em high. We need to find a secret warp. Now, again, we've had to do this a few times just so I know kind of what we're looking for. I'm going to look up just what stage the warp is in. Not how to get it, but where it is. Oh. Oh, no. Well, to get that gem, I'm afraid we're going to actually have to play some of these, relic-based speedruns. Apparently, once we get X amount of relics, we gain access to some special warps. So, Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Let's play some time trials. This was the game that time trials were designed for, mind. And they can be of any rarity, so long as we get the bare minimum for the Sapphire Relic, we're good to go. There's a time crate. Alright. Doing okay so far. Maybe for the Sapphire we have to make it to the end in under a minute or something? Because we're almost there. Anything? Yeah, gold relic. Alright. Oh wait, enter our initials. Yeah, it doesn't matter. The relic, however... Wait. I'm sorry, I keep going back and forth and, like, dithering about... We might want to try to beat the fifth world first, because we should unlock the speed-running shoes by completing it. So it's okay if we miss, I guess, just a gem here or there. Ever indecisive, I know. Back to the future, folks. This may be my favorite level theme, aesthetically, I mean, not in terms of, like, the background music. In the entire series, next to, perhaps, the, Warring States era Chinese aesthetic that some of Coco's, running stages have going on. Be great to explore that kind of setting on foot, but, alas, we take what we can get. Ooh. Time to dodge some more rockets. And these guys, it looks like we just have to dodge until... Oh, wait! We could just blow them to hell instead. Not the most durable advanced robots, are they? That's the way. Save us a little bit of backtracking. I'm curious, does it use our Wumpa fruit when we fire? No, it does not. And we can even use it to collect other Wumpa fruit. Well, okay then. And again, a nice little tutorial for our new power. Not actually delivered in a bonus stage this time, but rather in the main stage. Alright, where's that last exclamation point box going to be? Okay, eyes peeled. Doesn't seem to be any point to jumping on top of the boxes we've already activated. Maybe we can return once we head on to the next level. Let me try one thing first. Yeah, we probably can. Can we break these? Ah, no such luck. Where on earth could that exclamation point box be? That's gonna drive me mad. Well, let's do this first before anything else. Maybe it'll be near the tail end of the stage and we'll have to backtrack. That sounds pretty on brand for late game crash stuff. Oh wait, no, we can just... Well, first off, we could do that. Okay. So far, so good. Look at the size of that bazooka, too. That is some high-grade fruit-slinging capability right there. And nitro crates are now essentially obsolete as threats. Love that. We've been collecting a ton of boxes, just not, you know, not enough. Yeah, there's the green gem pathway. Yeah, we are gonna have to backtrack through, like, the whole thing, I bet. Because I don't see anywhere I missed an exclamation point box. No? Huh. Oh, that's very strange. Well, just one more for the pile, I guess. We got the crystal. The most important thing now is getting those speed shoes. Oh no, another one of these. This is not the racing stage I've read about, but, well, considering the time we had yesterday, this is probably not going to be the highlight of today's stream. Oh, damn, the cars are moving now. Did they do that at any point in the last race? I don't recall. We're gonna try that again. It does not help that all the other racers drive like they're insanely drunk. You know, outside of Mario Kart, I never played just a ton of racing games. I think I played one of the Need for Speed games back when I had, like, an Xbox, and that was alright, but... yeah, not a genre I'm terribly well experienced with. And on we go. Oh. There we go. Ooh, this'll be nice. Yeah, buddy. Haha. So close. Such a good run up till then. I don't know that we'll win this race, but we're certainly learning it. Woo! My god, are we gonna do this? Somehow? Oh, of course not. God damn it. Well, insofar as winning the race, that one was actually a lot more forgiving than the second. It's a longer race, there's more straightaways. Just if you can manage that last section with the ramps, it looks like we can actually do pretty fine, I think? Yeah. And of course, you really want to maximize what you can get out of those wheelies. Oh, damn. Well, there we go. Much easier to go careening off-road on this course, though, because there's so many pretty sharp turns. Oh, yeah. There's a boost just behind those barricades. I don't know if it'd be worth taking the initial hit to your speed. Alright. This section isn't too bad. This is where we can really pick up some serious gain. Yes! There we go. I'll take my crystal now. Thank you very much. Now all we have to do is go back through and get our boxes, which again doesn't look like it'll be quite as hard as it was before on the second run. So, yeah, I'm willing to give this one more shot right now if it means we get to ride off yet another racing stage. They're probably my least favorite part of the game, not because they're poorly implemented or designed or anything, just because this particular style of gameplay isn't, like, terribly appealing to me. They're perfectly competent and, like, a good bit of fun nonetheless, but I'd much rather be dogfighting in a biplane or exploring the bottom of the ocean, or, in the case of Wrath of Cortex, rolling around inside a giant hamster ball, which they built several stages around in that game, and they were magical. This time we actually want to go very, very slowly. There we go. Good stuff. Got a couple more coming up over here. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Ain't nobody in a rush this time. Hey, got them both. Wasn't expecting that. Not on my first attempt, anyway. And somehow, despite our incredible torpor, we're still near the middle of the pack. It's just those first couple racers are fast as all hell. Alright, are we good? We're good. It's gonna be getting the last little stretch of boxes spread out along the boost route that's going to be pure hell, I think. Yeah, I can see him from here. Man, that design put you right on the other side of the box, of course. Because it's Crash. Of course. I'm excited to see, though, that we appear to have another plane stage in our future. Good. We were able to course correct there. Alright, now there shouldn't be any boxes for a little while here. Good. The badge insignia was emblazoned with "To catch and destroy bandicoots" on the cop cars. I like that. Nice little detail you wouldn't notice unless, say, you were agonizingly working your way through this course at a snail's pace to try and get all the boxes. Good stuff from the art team. As always, I mean, everything in this game, despite the fact that it was, you know, a remake, something that they could have just done half measures for and been perfectly fine. Everything in this game has been given a great deal of tender love and care when it comes to, like, visuals or sound design. Alright, now let's... There we go. No! 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 Damn it! Yeah, I knew going in that was gonna be the hard part. Whew. Well, we're getting there. We should get this in 1 or 2 more runs, I think. Now, they seem to handle off-roading perfectly fine, the, scientist dragsters, that is. I've noticed that all of the dragsters have the license plate numbers 96-17, and I think that's because the first Crash Bandicoot game was released in 1996, and the N-Sane Trilogy was a 2017 release, I want to say? And then they, like, remade the, kart racing game a year later. I think that's how it went. Good to know that you can, in fact, come to a full stop in these stages. Is that it? Yes! So, fun fact. Apparently, early on in development of the first Crash Bandicoot, so much focus, like in terms of their mechanical design, was based around the idea of a platformer that follows the character, you know, full 3D, more or less directly from behind throughout the entire time. So you've got, instead of a traditional profile or even overhead view that a lot of games used, you would have this camera just following Crash around. So apparently, early in development, like, half-jokingly, it was consistently referred to as the Sonic's ass game. And in my headcanon, that's the actual name of the entire series, and nobody could tell me otherwise. We're playing Sonic's Ass 3, and that makes everything just so much better. Oh, another special gem death route for the green gem. Alright. We have such great track records with intelligent moves and death routes in these stages, don't we? Okay. Wait a minute, can I... Oh. Can I? Come on, just once more, get out here. Yes, I can! We could take care of the Nophatin throwers. Well, Coco is now a death-dealing terror machine. Look at this thing, eh? Oh, and we've already got our crystal? Alright. Guess they wanted to give it to you before you hit the death route. And I thought the double jump trivialized a lot of stuff. Gotta love our fruit bazooka. You know, it just occurred to me that we're basically just reenacting that great scene from the first Indiana Jones film ad nauseum in this stage. Alright, Death Path. Let's see what we gotta deal with here. Ooh. We've got sword throwers. Oh, they've even included iron checkpoints for us. That's interesting. Implying a pretty long death path, I would imagine. Oh, damn! Just a second too slow. That's fine, anything's worth it for a gem. Oh, and I love the music here. Too slow once again. Okay, so there's no way I can just leg it right over to him like I could the first guy. Okay, we're learning. Slowly but surely, but we're learning. That got him. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that is so nasty. Probably should have used the death spin. That might have gotten us just enough room. There we go. Alright, now, here's the guy with the spring platform, which, honestly, we might want to avoid. There it is! And we get to go back to the regular stage, so we might be able to get the white gem as well. Good stuff! Well, aside from me being stupid and not patient enough with the sword throwers, that wasn't too hard, actually. It's nowhere near Cold Hard Crash. So, yeah, I approve. Oh! That was kind of messed up. Did you see that? Oh, no. But apparently, while the swordsman is in his attack animation, it doesn't matter what direction you make contact with him from, it's treated as an instant hit. Even though we, like, slid into him from behind. I wasn't expecting that to be the case, but alright. Oh, what? I couldn't jump there. I guess I got stuck under the platform. I'm interested to see what's in that 6th world once we unlock it. I know for a fact that the really difficult racing stages Alright, so how about we just shoot this swordsman, as Indy taught us, once we get back over here. And we've been here before, right? No, I guess not. Jesus. Okay, so, executive decision. So I never have to do this again. We are coming back for the white gem in a second run, because it looks like some things, or we do bypass quite a lot of the stage, even though they bring us back in, unlike some death routes. And I really don't want to tackle much of this stage running at the camera, because there's so many moving platforms. Good. Or maybe, like, I'll go back just enough for that one box in the archway. I love the color palette here, very, very vibrant. Alright, checkpoint right over there. Ooh, bonus stage. Yes, please. Huh. See, this stage appears to be designed as if I did not have an almighty fruit bazooka. Ah, but this... we kind of have to do the old-fashioned way, I guess. There we go. And there's all our boxes. And we still got a fair bit of Wumpa fruit. Enough for an extra life? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, are we gonna be a single box short? That is so cheeky. No, we're not. This is all of them. We do get our white gem then. Excellent. We just had to backtrack for that one box. Okay. Going ahead and throw your bomb. Thank you. Oh god, yeah, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Another perfect run. Now we've got, the biplane mission. Looking forward to that. And then the... what looks like either another tomb stage, or... oh, we got the Leave No Gem Unturned trophy. Very good. It's gonna go back, perhaps, to the, primordial prehistoric theme, which we haven't seen in a while. Gets used mostly for chase sequences, I think. Alright, time to take on a wing of bombers. This ought to be fun.
Rash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
Well, in actuality, depending on the story circumstances, at least with the games I'm familiar with, Uka Uka does the same exact stuff that Aku Aku does. In fact, in Crash Twinsanity, where certain sections allow you to play as Cortex and his daughter, Uka Uka takes the place of Aku Aku and fulfills the same gameplay purposes if you find a mass crate. Oh, this reminds me of one of my favorite stages in the entire, or chapters, I should say, in the entire Sly Cooper series, where Sly and the gang enter into a, like, traditional, airborne combat tournament in Holland. Hold on, let me see, is there any way we can go a bit faster? I don't know, but I don't think so. And that particular chapter is loaded to the gills with dogfights like this one. There's two or three, I think, dogfighting missions, and they're all really, really good. Can't let them turn around and take a strafing run on us. Take a strafing run on us, yes. Listen to my flawless grammar. So we've got to blow out both of the engines, it looks like. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so smaller targets, slightly more durable targets. More enemy biplanes, a nice step up in difficulty from the previous stage. There's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't be constantly firing, I don't think. One, two, whoop. Missed the second one, but that's fine. And do the bombers actually slow down once we disable an engine? I don't know. This one's on its last legs. Literally, one shot's all it took to blow that second engine. Nice. Yeah, Coco's little airborne or deep space gunning adventures are fantastic. Right up my alley. We got the best boss fight in the game out of it, too. My hopes aren't especially high for the Cortex boss fight, sorry to say. As in Crash 1, he had a pretty decent boss fight, far from my favorite, as, like, the capstone to our adventure. But in Crash 2, his fight was an afterthought. Didn't even attack, really, you just chased him down using the jetpack mechanic I absolutely loved, but not really managing anything. You just chase him down and whack him 3 times, and that's it. But even if that last fight's a dud, that'll mean we're still 3 for 5 in terms of really good bosses. Oh, I bet it would also be pretty easy to get the relics on the biplane stages. He says honestly, and not just because he really, really wants to replay biplane stages. Oh, it looks like we are back in the pyramids once again. Oh, and again, there's a colored gem path. Alright. As long as we get our crystal, though, we can take on Cortex and hopefully earn our shoes. That'll allow us to get the relics necessary to unlock our yellow gem, which will be necessary to unlock all the game's gems and probably the final world. Oh, here we go. It's another darkness stage. Haven't seen one of these in this game so far.
Alright.
We don't have all the colored gems, so that pathway isn't going to be able to help us much. There we go. Oh, an invincibility run. Yes. Oh man, this feels so powerful. Ah, but alas, it ends far too soon. Bonus stage? Yes, please. Whoa, 40 boxes, seriously? Then says the poor scientists getting locked in coffins. Man, the poor scientists in general, all the stuff they have to put up with. They've been forced to participate in World War II, I think, and, what else? Pilot UFOs. Oh no. Oh no. They've had to learn magic. Some of them were experimented on and transformed into horrific mutants. If you'll remember the two-headed nightmares in the medieval world. Come on. Come on. Could just barely make out the shapes of the platforms in the background. But well, hey, we did it! Those poor scientists really do need a union, though. I have a feeling none of these environments are technically appropriate workplaces. Far too much risk. Crystal? Crystal! Crystal and white gem. Very happy to see that. Meaning now I think we're ready to take on Cortex. Probably? Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, time to fight Cortex.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry, full of rage, incensed beyond belief. Once again, you have outsmarted and outspun my best henchman. I should be rather upset, shouldn't I?
And in fact, we're furious. But it seems you have overlooked one small detail, you little orange delivery boy. Now that you have gathered all the crystals, All we have to do is take them from you.
Alright. Looking forward to this.
Crash Bandicoot, for the last time, give the crystals to me.
Oh, so really we're fighting Uka Uka. Or not. Oh yeah, I've heard about this fight before. So we have to dodge Aku Aku and Uka Uka, as well as Cortex's odd laser shots. Until his force field overloads because he's Cortex, and poor guy can't seem to do anything properly. Oh. It's out. Oh, wait. We have to... Oh, there wasn't even any suction there, I don't think. Oh, we have to knock him into the pit. Okay, got it, got it. Looked like there would be suction, or some kind of vortex emanating from the pit that we would want to avoid. But no. There we go. Round 2. Oh, damn. My bad. So the masks are the real threat here, not Cortex. At least in this first phase, he doesn't really do much of anything. Would it be possible for us to have an Aku Aku mask while the Aku Aku mask is present on screen fighting Uka Uka? Don't know. Wouldn't care to find out. I'd like to do this on this attempt. Okay, so they're going to be spinning around. Not super quickly, at least at first. Okay. More mines. Alright, last round. Let's see what the masks have in store for us. It looks like Cortex doesn't really expand or modify his moveset. Oh god. Ooh. Ooh, Lord, that was close. That was too close. Ha! Got it. And we got the speed shoes. Yeah, perfect. We got the Cortex Incarcerated trophy. And what we need to earn our last little, parcel of gems and unlock the final world. Don't know if there's going to be any gems in the final world. I wouldn't think so.
This is not fair. Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head.
It's not over, Bandicoot. There are still the gems. We still have a chance to triumph.
Dude, we've already got, like, at or over half the gems, so, nah. Nah. Back into it. How many gems do we have, in fact? Just over half. 2447, meaning now all we need to do is rack up some time trial relics. Well, let's start with... Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. My favorites, of course, the biplane stages. Those should be... Well, at least the one involving the blimps should be a pretty easy, at least Sapphire relic. Are there relics for the boss fights? Didn't think so. Was it over... It was over here, I think. I thought wrong. There it is. You've almost got to beat... Yeah, there we go. I don't think any of these become time crates. Less than 45 seconds, hopefully? Yes. That should be good enough, right? Good enough for a Sapphire. So the lowest rank, but that's all I care about. We just need 10 of them. And we'll try the bomber stage, but since they're mobile, that one might be just a little trickier. There it is. There's our time trial balloon. There we go. Huh. Just barely hanging on, ain't you? Oh, but the last two are so far away. Well, seeing as how that one seems to be actively running from us, this might not be the easiest thing in the world to do. Please tell me the Sapphire Relic's like 90 seconds or something. Yes, it is, probably. Good, good, good. That's 3. Now let's head back to the first hub world, because those stages were relatively simple, and just see if we can't barrel through enough of them fast enough. Underwater stage. We can handle it. Alright, let's go. Not ideal, but we'll make it work. I'm just hammering the fast kick button as hard as I can. We definitely want this. Makes us travel even faster. Just keep on forging ahead for some of those sweet, sweet extra seconds. Oh, probably should have just dashed down as soon as we got in here, but that's fine, that's fine. We can get a relic this way. We can get a relic this way. Ah, another missile pod. Excellent. Is this the end? Yes, it is. Alright. Sapphire Relic. Good enough for me. And good enough for the game. Doing pretty good so far. Hope the stream is suitably entertaining, given we're having to backtrack a lot and are about to have to backtrack a whole lot more. Charming as ever, Crash. Alright, relic number 5. What is it? Oh, definitely not that. Ah, the Boneyard. Yeah, sure, why not? This is a chase stage to begin with, so... Ah, wait, no, let's use our new shoes. Yeah, check out that running speed. Oh, much better. This is going to make backtracking a breeze, isn't it? There we go. There's our red gem path. Gotta remember to come back for that. Alright. Ah, can't go back for it. Would lose too much time. Oh, but the dinosaur broke it for us. Good show. Gold relic, hey. We unlocked the Buckle Up Boys, Buckle Up trophy, I believe just for getting 5 relics. And while we're at it, why don't we head back for that red gem, since we know exactly where... Or no, sorry, the white gem at the end of the red gem path, because we know exactly where it is. Might as well, right? Gonna have to pick it up sometime. So it looks like during time trial mode, while most of the boxes just become empty like dead weight, and some become little time boost boxes, some of them also become Aku Aku masks to give you a little bit of wiggle room if you happen to accidentally run into an obstacle, I think. Maybe? Don't know if that's the case or not. I've been running through the stages so fast, I can't exactly, or I don't exactly pay that much attention. Alright, let's do this. I'm interested to see what this bonus course is going to be like. Oh, it's just going to be like an expanded chase. Well, with our speed shoes, that shouldn't be a problem, right? We unlocked the A Cut Above the Rest trophy. Perhaps for taking one of the gym platforms for the first time? And yeah, this is a way more advanced chase course than the default stage. Damn it! Moving that fast might actually be a liability at some points. Okay, so we're just going to have to vault that. No getting around it. Good. Bet this is gonna be pretty long, too, if I had to guess. Yep, we got more. Oof. Oh god! Those can actually attack you. I had no idea. I thought they were just like decoration. Okay. Just note to self for future endeavors. Everything in a chase section is trying to kill you. Literally everything that is not part of the background. Oh! And most of the time the water just serves to funnel you straight into an obstacle. Okay. There it is. All right. Nice, nice. Well, that was fun. Got the blood pressure up. And one more gem for the stash, of course. Oh, and there's a time trial for the jet ski stage that, well, maybe it's worth an attempt just for the sapphire. The hazards here aren't too bad. Let's just hope we can break enough of the time boost boxes to make a difference. Alright, doing pretty well so far, I think. Alright, let's pick up those 4 extra seconds. Let's pick up that mask. Hopefully there's a 90-second time limit for the Sapphire on this one, too. Come on. Come on. Yeah! The Platinum Relic runs on this game, or any of these games, must be insane. I probably have to beat the whole stage in something like 50 or 45 seconds, somehow. I'll take what I can get, thank you very much. Oh wait, can we use this already? We can! Yeah, so here's the final world that we've unlocked. Oh, they're all relic. I see. I see, we're going to have to do all of the standard... Well, we're going to need to do enough relic runs to get 25 total. Meaning, either get relics on all of the standard stages, or get relics on most of the standard stages, and the new levels as they're unlocked. I see. Tricky. Well, let's head for this one. The medieval stages don't tend to be too bad. Time crate, yes. It actually feels really liberating having to run through one of these stages without, like, meticulously breaking every box or fighting every enemy. These time trials are no doubt tough, especially if you want to get the greater ranks, but also a fair bit of fun, it looks like. Makes sense, since unlike the first two games, this one was designed with, at least partially, speedrunning and relic trials in mind. Alright, and we've done it. Gold relic. Nice. And next up is... yeah, this one, the Arabian stage. We can handle it, though. Well, that was me being stupid. Wait for him to start walking back, then My bad. Good. Yeah, this one isn't too bad so far. Extra time, yes please. Oh right, we're not even supposed to stop off there. Well, that's perfectly fine. Whew. Come on. Back. There you go. Sapphire, at least? Come on. Yeah. Good. And I do appreciate that to progress the game, they only require you obtain the least advanced relic, demonstrating that you've attempted the time trials and understood enough of their mechanics to... Ben says I had to dip out for a minute. Did I miss anything important? Not particularly. We're still just on our relic run, trying to get... Well, now we're going to need almost all the relics in the game to get all of the stages in the final world and their gems. Okay. Time trial on the race. How bad can that be? What could possibly go wrong? I take it all the boxes are going to be converted into time boxes this time around. Well, no, not all of them. Good stuff. Getting better and better at driving on the absolute outside of the track to get around obstacles or other racers. Are we actually gonna win on top of that? Man, right on. Just the Sapphire, wow, so that... Oh, the Platinum relics on these have got to be nightmarish. Well, once we clear out this world's relics, we're going to move on to the bonus world, just long enough to find that secret route that'll allow us to get the final colored gem. Okay, so one of the Egyptian stages, the first one. There we go. The speed shoes will actually really come in handy here. Then says the Cortex Sphinx creeps me out. Oh man, I actually think it looks really cool. Okay, so there's our purple gem path on the left. Can't forget about it. Come on. Good. Good. Alright, come on. Sapphire. Sapphire. Give it to me. It says that's distinct from whether I think it's cool. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. And now both of the gems in that stage should be a cakewalk at this point. And finally, something we're not going to do. Let's do... Oop, my mistake. One more to make up for that, and just make doubly sure we have enough relics for that colored gem. Ah, the second, chase stage. Alright. This one also has a gem path, so, like, I think all the prehistoric stages do, or all the ones we've seen so far do. Okay. Let's get after it. Oh yeah, this is the stage with the really messed up fish. Ben says, what do the different gem colors mean? Nothing in and of themselves. Just, really, there's two types of gems present in all games in the original trilogy. There are, your standard white gems that are awarded for, well, it depends. In the first game, they were all awarded for just breaking every box in a stage. And there is indeed just such a gem for every stage in the second and third. But there's also, starting in the second game, additional objectives for many stages that are also capped off by finding additional white or clear gems, depending on the game. And the colored gems are unlocked much the same way as, like, one of the non-standard white gems would be, in that they're all, they all correspond to a particular, usually fairly difficult challenge that is entirely optional. But once you find colored gems, they will allow the player to access special side paths in earlier stages or just other stages in the game that inevitably lead to additional white gems. So, for instance, in this stage, the gem we need, or the colored gem we need, would serve the purpose of creating a special platform that we could ride to a bonus course. Speaking of, we now have enough relics, no doubt, to go take on the final colored gem challenge. Which should take us back to Hang 'em High, I think. The first Arabian theme stage. I've got to stop trying to use my... Ben says, I think I understand, maybe. You'll see what I'm talking about. Now, regardless of its color, gems do count toward the same total. So there's not, say in this game, 47 clear gems or white gems, and then, like the 5 prismatic gems, there's just 47 total. Alright, let's take on the bonus course here, and eventually, we'll unlock this thing. Area 51 is the terrible, well, not terrible, I should say, I've heard it's actually quite good, but terribly difficult racing stage I've read about. That one's going to be fun. Okay, so here we are. Okay. Might as well go ahead and take these out while we're here. Ah, but we can't do the same there. Now we can. A lot of Wumpa fruit, and there's our colored gem. Perfect. Oh, and it brings us effectively to the end of the stage. I see, so we are going to have to replay it normally for the box gem, I think. Oh no, we've already got it. My bad. Moving so fast we have no idea what we've even done. It's like a modern Sonic game. Now with that, we can take on more gem runs. Such as... Where are we missing one? Not there. Not there. We missed a couple boxes in the Orient Express stage, so that's where we're heading. What a beautiful environment. Visual art team really knocked it out of the park on this one. Oh, but that's right, there's so many boxes here. And usually when there's a split path like that, I believe one route will contain boxes and the other will not. Oh, damn it. Yeah, see, that time we needed to go upward to find boxes, and I don't think we did on our first run. Oh. Jesus. We'll get it. Coco seems to have a very healthy working relationship with her little tiger cub, unlike Crash and the polar bear, who, well, I'm pretty sure the little cub absolutely hates him. As in Crash Twinsanity, the polar bear cub, wielding a baseball bat, actually showed up at like a gathering of all of Crash's enemies. I guess being unexpectedly jockeyed around like that for years would get to you. Aw, so sweet, though. These two understand. One more gem for the pile. Got everything in the boneyard. And everything in Making Waves. Good. We're good there. We're good there. Never want to do one of those again, but we're gonna have to. And now it is, indeed, tomb time. So we got a gem path and a box gem. All right. Oh yeah, these speed shoes are going to make replaying levels an absolute breeze. Oh yeah, I think I remember this one. Nice and easy, on the whole. Somehow managed to knock all of those boxes away without activating the TNT. That's new. Alright. Our gym path should be right up ahead. Alright, here it is. Coming up. Presto. Now we are going to have to do some backtracking after the fact, unfortunately. Oh, damn! I thought I pressed jump in time. Let's wait for the spears to jut out, and good. Whew. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Good stuff. Going to have to be very careful here, of course. Perfect, got the checkpoint. Okay. Got that one box toward the very end of the stage then. Or no, over the, little, slick little ramp section. Not ramp, listen to me, the sliding block zone slick with oil There it is. Right there. 2 more gems in the bank, baby. Yeah, tomorrow, barring any cold hard crash level difficulty spikes, will probably be our final stream of the N-Sane Trilogy. It's been a brief run, but a really, really fun and informative one, I think. Feels so good to watch that very simple animation of the items switching sides on the scoreboard. Get some dopamine up in that system. Alright, how many we got? Oh wow, we're almost to 30 gems already. Right, so we need the box gem and the optional path gem for Dino Mighty. Got it. We're actually going to skip recruiting the aid of our adorable little dinosaur buddy this time around, because, I think we're just a bit more maneuverable now that, we have all of our, traversal upgrades. Gem path, let's do it. Oof. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. So far, so good. Didn't want to leave that one by accident. Ah, I see. So we're going to want to use our shockwave to destroy these, and then, yeah, trigger the TNT, wait for it, and good. Oh no. Do we get a checkpoint at least? Oh, thank you. Oh, damn. Oh! I don't think my double jump actually executed that time. I have no idea why. I'm terrified of these little currents because they almost always launch you straight at a fire pit, or a geyser, or some other undesirable obstacle. Checkpoint, please. Oh no, just the gem. Alright. Wait. Aha! there a way over there? I don't think so. But then again, I will not be able to satiate my curiosity if I don't try at least one more time. Nope, that is it. Alright. Now all we have to do is go back and get all the rest of the 72 boxes perfectly. Let's do it. Okay. We found the gem path quite damn early on in this stage, so oh no, we have to do this all over again, don't we? Okay, so I thought, and I think this is the case in at least one of the earlier games, when we clear an optional path of any kind, up to and including gem paths, we are given like a complimentary save as we resume the standard course. But not here. So, new order of business, as soon as we get back, we are bum rushing the nearest checkpoint before we do anything else. Oh, we can't scum it for a few more lives. Pity. All right. Where's our little checkpoint? Oh, this will serve our purposes just as well. We do get an automatic checkpoint upon completion of one of the bonus stages. And since Crash 2, they've really warmed up to the concept of backtracking as a requirement for earning white gems, I've noticed. Here it's not too bad, though, because you unlock so much new stuff through obtaining more gems and relics and the like. And you get additional powers like the speed shoes that make the old stuff, so to speak, comparatively easy and swift to get through. So there's less direct retreading of, like, ground already covered. Alright, now let's go back and try to get all of our boxes, if we can. Gotta keep an eye out for that diver that killed us last time. There he is. What? But I thought we landed on him. Whatever. Alright. Now it'll be the 9 boxes and diver soon after, so hold on. Took care of him. Can I not jump on these guys from behind for whatever reason? Because we've never had a problem with them before. Well, just to be safe, I guess I'll use the Fruit Zuka exclusively from here on out. Because we are going to have to backtrack, it seems like quite a lot, honestly. Damn. This camera is not conducive to backtracking, and I really hope that's something they address for the fourth game, because I'm certain backtracking will be a present element. We've got to have a greater field of vision of what's around us. If the intention is to have the player, you know, move toward the camera instead of away from it at certain times. There, that's him down. Now we should get a couple more boxes, then another one, right? Got him. Okay. Perfect. Slow and steady. Yeah, I think this is around where we first saw the gym platform. Give or take. Yes, yes it is. Okay, we should be good from here on. Whew, that was tough, but doable. Let's go ahead and use this little guy this time around. We can, of course, jump off at any time. Love his speed and air time. Yeah, this is where it's at. Alright, onwards we go. And now begins the chase. Alright, are we almost to the midway point? Not quite. Oh. That box got me several times our first run at this stage. Ha! Both gems, baby. There we go. There we go. Now I also have some... Well, I've got even more bizarre indie games I would like to check out with you guys, so we might take a day's break between Crash 3 and Spyro 2, much as I want to get back to Spyro, and check some of those out. One of them is by the team that put together Katamari Damacy, one of my favorite franchises of all time. Did we get everything here? Everything but the relic, yeah. Now this is a hard stage, but we are going to need that relic, so let's go for it. Alright, let's go for a missile pod. And we're basically just going to spend this run blowing through everything that isn't one of those little whirlwind generators. We took one hit, but that's fine. We took 2 hits, less fine. Wait for it. The little burst of speed you get from a spin is actually really useful at avoiding those little whirlpools that the blades tend to kick up. Oh, damn. We can get it, we can get it. The missile pod areas are fairly straightforward because nothing really poses a serious threat. Alright, doing good so far. Lots of Aku Aku masks. Always a good thing to see. Oh right, we go up here instead. You guys can probably hear me just furiously hammering the fast swim or fast kick button. Oh, no, no! Got stuck on the damn geometry. Okay, okay, it's not gonna sink our run, though. Got it. Sapphire? Sapphire? Sapphire! Yes! Yes! We're getting there. We are actually doing this. I can't believe it. I'm usually terrible at time trials. And I mean, we're not doing, you know, fantastically. We're getting, like, mostly sapphires, but that's all we need. The less I see of Crash puking up relics or engems or pulling them out of his ass, the happier a man I will be at the end of the day. Next up, we got... Well, we'll need to do the relic in high time, but we're otherwise good there. Relic in Road Crash, technically, maybe, and then the relic in Doubleheader. Okay, so let's take on high time next. And then we can do Doubleheader. I'm gonna try to save the races for last, because if there's any way we can get around doing those, I would be better at this game, for starters, but I would be very, very happy. Oh, Jesus! Okay. Whoa. Okay, we know what to do here. Whew. Since we just need the sapphire, I'm being a little cautious. Just a little. Oh. Damn it all. That's not gonna be good for our time. Ha. Invincibility. Perfect. Alright, did we do it? We did! For long, actually quite soon, we should have enough to unlock the terrible racing stage. Well, again, I need to stress not terrible in terms of design, but just terribly difficult, apparently. And now over to doubleheader. This is the trickiest, medieval theme stage we played, I think. Wanna say? Let's get after it. Aku Aku from the jump. Excellent. Oof. Making very good time, actually. I will say, you do feel pretty powerful just blowing through a stage like this. Good. Hey! Gold relic. Right on, man, right on. On to Hub 4. And let's see. We're 16 gems from completion. One of which is going to be like, I think, an optional path gem in Sphinxinator. First we're going to go for... Oh well, we're already up to 75% completion, look at that. We're going to go for the relic. Yeah, blue gem path. As long as they stay in the sarcophagi, the lab assistants here don't pose too much of a threat. Hey, MC2M, good to see you, man. We're working our way up to 100% slowly but surely. After a solid Cortex fight and a really well-designed battle against Engine. Speedrun time? Unfortunately so. The last world of this game's a little different, in that each of its 5 stages requires 5 relics to unlock. So you unlock... Damn it! Can I do a double jump from a run? Yes, I can. I don't know why I couldn't there, then. Whatever. So you unlock 1 stage at 5 relics total, 1 stage at 10, 1 at 15, and so on. Fortunately, we don't have to get, like, certain grades of relics, we just need to earn a relic. So the standard Sapphire relic awarded for a decent but not extremely speedy time is what we've been going for. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now it's this guy. Gave us some trouble on our first run, but not now. So do we just... Yeah, I guess we just have to ride these out. I forgot this is a quite lengthy stage. And C2M says, not too punishing. I say, yeah, not really. Like, see, there we got the 2nd grade of relic, a gold relic. And by defeating Cortex, you unlock speed shoes that allow you to run much faster than normal by holding down the right trigger as you move about. It's really useful for the platforming relics, obviously totally useless for the minigames. I'm aiming to get the relics on just about everything I can, but the more advanced races. No, let's get back over here. We still got a gem. Oh, damn it, no. Also, I know I said the final world has 5 stages that are unlocked with relics. That's not technically true, as the 2nd stage in that little hub is just a path to the secret route in Hang 'em High that gives us access to the, I want to say it's the yellow gem. So it's less a secret route and more a, completion milestone route. Okay. Now, I think the blue gem platform was somewhere on this path. We didn't pass by it. I don't think. And yeah, there are more Aku... Yeah, here it is. There are more Aku masks available during time trials, which is really nice of the devs, since they know we're going to be running headlong into every obstacle in the stage. Oh, God, no. The ice physics are back. At least there's checkpoints along the way this time. Hold on, hold on. Oh, we can't use the fruit Zuka. Hey, that wasn't too bad at all, actually. MC2M says, don't worry, you only need to backtrack once. Well, there have been a couple backtrack centric challenges so far, but they've not been, generally speaking, too bad, I don't think. We'll see, though. We're not done. Oh, and I can now say, like, with authority, the pretty solid but lackluster trophy fight is easily the worst in the game, because the other boss fights, as a whole, even Cortex's, are really, really good. I would say generally everything about this game has impressed me, especially in terms of how it, damn it, built on earlier entries. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful here, because this stage is a little busy. Oh, damn. Sailed straight into it. I have heard people say some things about the time trials for the jet ski, specifically in the N-Sane Trilogy. Apparently it controlled far tighter in the original release, and these are just going to be kind of demanding and finicky. Nothing we can't handle, though. Ah, we got Aku Aku and lost him immediately, that's fine. Doesn't make me feel very safe, but it is fine. Whew. And everything else aside, this is a pretty long stage. Alright, on we go. Nearing the end, I think. Yeah, just turn around. We don't need the best relic, we just need a relic. Oh, come on. Come on, that's it. Oh, good God, we've got to be nearing the end. Yeah, here we go. Please tell me we made it in time. Yes! Yeah, good, good. That's what I want to see. I think the other games that use the relic system have them usually as either purely optional content or content that unlocks, you know, concept art and things like that. Could be wrong, though. Okay, so we'll maybe come back to Future Frenzy? Yeah, we're gonna go for the Tomb Waiter relic first. Alright, now the rising water might make this one somewhat tricky. But fortunately, we've got our speed shoes this time around. So we can even outrace the water here. Oh, don't you give me that! Ugh. Thought I slid into him, but no. We can just barely make that, but we make it nonetheless. Ah, yeah. Oh, what? Okay, we drown really, really quickly. That water does not have to rise much. That's the way. Going to say something that would have surprised me a week or so ago. I quite like the inclusion of time trials, even as mandatory content, because the standard style of play tends to promote extreme precision and care, taking your time, making sure you've been everywhere so you can grab every box, and so on and so on. But this invites players to tackle the world the devs have created in an entirely different frame of mind. Oh, of course, of course. Quite like that little move. Ooh, just barely made it, but we did make it. So we really do need those wireframe boxes. Okay, it's fine. I don't think we lose lives for dying during time trials either. So, we're good on all fronts. Oh, what? Didn't get enough jump height. Oh, clearing this game's gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Where's the time trial thing? Huh. Oh, I guess we progressed too far. Well, we can go back to that one, I suppose. Because we've got gems and a relic in the far future stage. So, did this one have a colored gem path? No. Not that I could see, but maybe there is one. I honestly forget with this stage. Wait, it must have. It must have had. I love the Great Cheese Bazooka, it's amazing. It allows us to focus on almost exclusively our box and gem collecting and trivialize everything else. Okay, time to use one of these again. It's been a while. Crate might take care of our friend there. Yep. Come on. That's the way. There's a ton of boxes in here. And we just found a massive cache of them. But still nowhere near enough. Where on earth could those others be? Okay. Ha! Might be cheap, but it's effective. Okay, and we didn't miss anything, yeah. Alright, so stand back and let them blow. That's right, I forgot about the very strange trajectory and airtime you get with one of the little air vents as opposed to just a natural, damn, death tornado spiral. There it is. Okay. So we need to treat this, basically, like a button-mashing version. MC Tomb says, did you check for the audio delay I thought I noticed yesterday? I didn't see any issues on my end, I don't think. Are you still getting some issues? Yeah, okay. Hold on, let me try something real quick. Okay, and you're gonna hear like some... Okay. Test. 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 One, two, three. Oh, hell, it is there on the live stream anyway. And I've got no idea why that could be. Hold on, hold on. We might be able to do something about this. Probably, hopefully. Trying to see if there's any kind of settings I could adjust to handle that. Because it's being broadcast directly by the console, I don't know that there is. Hold on, give me just a moment. No, I'm sorry, I've got no idea what could be causing that. And it just seems to be happening either recently or just with this game. I've got no idea. I'm going to finish out today's stream because it's got like 10 minutes left, but then I'm gonna see to do what I can do to deal with that in the future. Oh, you'll search for it as well? Thanks a lot, man. But I'll do what I can. Including seeing if I can't get my capture card working tomorrow, now that all the requisite components are here. Because that should allow us to bypass, well, bypass a lot of the issues that are kind of concomitant with PS4 share, but also give us way more control over the stream itself. Okay. Where on earth is our other gem? Oh, maybe it's also linked to one of the special levels. Let's go check it out. Right, we've got another ski crazed, or jet ski level, portal to hang 'em high, the terrible racing stage. Yeah, Future Frenzy, there you go. So we just need 20 relics to get everything in that stage. And then a final stage called Rings of Power. Huh. Well, while we're here, why don't we go for one more, damn it, one more relic to close us out. We might not have special access to Future Frenzy's gems, but we sure as hell can get its relic. Alright. This bit isn't too bad, but we're about to go side-scrolling, I believe. Yep. Oh, here we go, invincibility. Yes, please. Come on, there we go. We should be on track for a sapphire, I think. Oh, this. Good, good. Yeah! Alright. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to bring tonight's stream to a close. Thank you all so much for joining me this evening, or catching the VOD after the fact over on YouTube. Really, really appreciate you all, as always. And tomorrow, we're actually going to change things up. And here's my reasoning. All we really have left in Crash 3 right now is a pretty heady grind. Like, we've got 15 gems and nearly as many relics. Take care of myself. Thank you very much, Ben. Same to you, alright? Hopefully I can see you guys before too long. And as a result, the next stream of Crash 3 we do is inevitably going to be, well, kinda grindy. So, I had a thought. Always dangerous, I know. Why don't we, instead of just mainlining Crash 3 and going through that slog together, why don't we divide the content left in this game up between a series of slightly shorter streams? What I'm thinking of doing is every other day from this point on, splitting the time spent on the stream to where there will be 2 hours dedicated to one game, and then 1 hour, 30 minutes, something like that, dedicated to picking up some loose ends in Crash 3. This will allow us to make our way through the game and see all the content without just, like, constantly churning away at the same thing. So this means, for instance, tomorrow we'll be playing something else entirely for 3 hours. It might be Spyro, it might be one of the indies I found, might be one of the roguelikes, I'm not entirely sure. I do know this kind of straight platforming, as excellent as these games are. They're wonderful, wonderful games. They're starting to burn me out just a little, so I might want to switch up. But in 2 days, so not tomorrow, but the next day, we'll have 2 hours of whatever game we're playing, or whatever game we decide on for that day, and then an hour of Crash 3. And we'll alternate like that until we're done here. And we might even start doing that as we get more and more things we need to pick off in other games. So, until then, ladies and gents, we're going to try and figure out what's up with the audio sync for these streams. And then we will hopefully have that fixed, and much more to share with you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope to see you again sometime soon. Bye-bye.